We'll see. Hello, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
I'm Steve.
I'm Mark.
SmokeySteveAndMarc, if you're catching the replay or have never been here, how are you doing? Mark's alive. He's in the kitchen working on something.
I gotta take a cake out the oven.
He's got a cake in the oven. Let's see how ominous we look. So, hello, Miss McPhoebe. Yes, the extra video today. It was warranted, I thought. And Mark thought too. So, especially because she put it up. I was right in the middle of putting it up. Right in the middle of finishing up my notes. And she puts up another video and drops a bombshell like she was doing meth. I'm like, how could I not? I can't just let that roll. So, hey, Noelle. So, it ended up being like a 20-minute video today. I didn't think it was going to, but the subject that she was talking about is like a little personal to Mark, and it's a little personal to me too. So, had to weigh in. We'll see. I mean, the video's doing okay. It's meant as like a follow-up or an update to yesterday's, I guess. So, meth for his guests. Well, yeah. I mean, I don't have like, oh, hey, you guys want some meth? Like, I don't have that around. And it's not just because I don't, like, I'm not a goody two-shoes because I don't, either. I don't think most people do. I can't stand watching her anymore, so I only watch Steve for the weekly updates. Well, thank you, Dom. Another Dom. Hi, Buttercup's Bunny. How are you doing? Yeah, the recap. I was a little stunned by her. I don't know about stunned. It was just the escalation of things was very, very, very quick. So I'm doing good, Buttercups. It's Sunday. It's been kind of a busy day here. I didn't have my Sunday nap. I might go to bed early or something. I don't know. Have we decided what percentage of her stories are reality? Well, I grain of salt take them as reality and then comment on them kind of as that way. But the underlying theme is that they almost all could be bullshit. Or she admits to exaggerating. When someone admits to exaggerating, that means usually they out and out lie from time to time. They'll give you an inch because they're really taking a mile somewhere. So, I don't know. But if she is making up a story and it's about drug use and this kind of sort of relaxed attitude towards it, I don't think that's a cool fake narrative either. So if she is making it up, I think she could have gone a different path with something attention-seeking story-wise. And if it is true, it's still concerning. So, when she said the sore throat and didn't give a reason, oh my god. Okay, the first thing my mind went to was meth, and then the next one was rounding the bases. I don't know. So, hey Polly. Hey Miss McPhoebe. Mark's here. He'll be here in a second. Who did I miss? Hey Ocean Song, welcome. Not only a dealer, but a pimp. Well, possible. I just thought human trafficking immediately. Like, immediately. Like, drugged. She was so hesitant to talk about stuff. And, like, one of the things that gets women sucked into that kind of thing is, they get you in a compromised position, generally men, get you intoxicated, take compromising pictures, and then threaten to blackmail you, put them on the internet, sell them to your boyfriend, send them to your mother, to get you to continue to do things at their will and be very pushy about it. It could have, maybe wanted her to keep her mouth shut for a while. Why she then came clean with all the other stuff, I don't know. But that was my first thought, human trafficking. Do I catastrophize a little bit? Somewhat. Yeah, I don't know why he would have easy access to all that. She's like, oh, he can get it real easily. Most people can't. That's not like having a good hookup for Yankees tickets. Like, oh, he can get me Molly real easy. A camera setup? That's what I was afraid of, Samtastic. Because she's... I don't know. Not too much new on the cats. Oscar's been back more and more often, because Black Kitty has been more and more absent. So Oscar will come up, hang out for a little bit, eat, hang out for a little bit longer, and then leave. And Bandit's been a little more playful. little more energetic. We're finishing up the last of some dry food that we got, and then we're gonna have to transition them back to their old food. Um, so, but they're taking it in stride. They're very good.
I'm back.
Mark's back.
I'm back.
Fetish smut? Yes. I can't believe we're having this discussion about her.
Wow, I
But-
came just at the right time.
Yeah.
Fetish smut.
And God love her, it could have ended
Hey,
as a
everybody.
snuff film. I mean, you don't know. I think some people, I don't think all people, because most of y'all are nice, and you can see things both sides. But, I mean, how easily would it be to sucker someone as naive as her, deliberately naive, because she didn't do any research, to get pulled into a situation like this and be taken advantage of in some pretty severe ways? And Chantal would say something happened, and because she has a history of being dishonest, of of those kind of things, of not telling the truth, she'd be the perfect victim for someone in that situation, because nobody would believe her.
All right, I'm up.
If somebody was
I'm officially
picking their targets, is what I'm saying. A predator looking for prey.
Hey Jay. Hey Dom.
Real quick.
Hey Miranda.
Hi,
Hi Patricia. I just have to say hi to everyone. Hey
Sade.
Patrick.
Yeah,
Hey,
you're
Sade.
working your way back up.
I'm working my way.
Working your way.
Miranda. Okay. All right. That's enough.
Okay. I nearly.
I kind of was listening from the kitchen, so.
Yeah, Gulf Coast granny teenager.
I
Like
need
I was
smoke.
19 when I did that stuff, and I had the bravery particular to, stupid young people. I didn't see consequences to it. And if she's not, she's either acting like a teenager, has some sort of mental maladjustment that makes her act like a teenager, or I don't know. Hey, Ellie.
Yes.
The original Dom. Yes, that's what
Right?
Yeah.
I know.
And Nui Blue, thank you for the super chat. Chantal needs to be on 600-pound life.
She's not even my intervention.
An aggressive intervention.
Yes.
I mean, she's allegedly losing some weight now on the Ozempic, but now I'm thinking, why do Ozempic when I can do crystal meth? I mean,
Katniss.
I haven't seen the actual outcomes as far as weight loss studies for meth, but I think they're pretty high. Though I've known some big folks that have been addicted to meth. I mean, I've been to rehab a number of times. I've been around the block. I've known some big fat folks who do meth. It's not always, all of a sudden you're skinny and have no teeth.
Yeah,
So
that's very true.
it doesn't always. It's not as obvious as it looks all the time.
I know.
either.
I learned that too, even with my job. Even being so surprised that this person is on this or on that. It still surprises
Yeah.
me. It does.
Oh, Band in Boston, I agree exactly. I think if this is happening, it's so unfortunate, and I think if it's being made up or fabricated for views, it's that much more unfortunate because it kind of. And I don't like the Beeson. I don't like applying Beeson to like borderline deadly. That's the kitty cat. Can you hear him?
Right.
Jay Thomas, hazard pay for the extra foodie beauty video. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Jay.
Where is it? Oh, there we are. Aw, Jay, thank you.
We were
That's
happy to do.
awesome.
I had help. So I appreciate that. Thank you.
Did you see that her mom called during the live? Polly asked. I did not.
No.
We didn't watch. We were probably filming at that time. Wasn't she live? No, went live right after we were done filming and
Yeah,
we
she
were
went-
editing.
I wouldn't be like surprised if it wasn't her mom. I don't know. It's just I hope, because that's always my question. Like, there's her YouTube life and all of this, but what is her family saying and doing? Because I mean, I was 30, but my family was still involved in me trying to, try to get well, even though I was an adult. But I don't know. Maybe they're just sick of her.
Near death seems problematic. Thank you, Jay. Yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to say when
Hi,
we
James.
made the video,
Yeah.
the Beeson, the not taking it seriously, it's almost as if it's like, oh, it happened. I mean, she is feeling a little remorse, I guess. I mean, she's saying she is.
She said she shouldn't have done it in the same tone of remorse that she said, "Oh, I ate too much last night." It's very matter of fact. It's like, "Oh yeah, I had too much to eat last night. Oh God, I did those things last night. Never again." Never again means almost nothing.
Yeah.
She's just addicted to. I heard someone. You hear a lot of garbage in 12-step meetings, but some
Hey,
things
Punky.
are good and they stick. And someone said one time they're addicted to more. And I'm thinking that may apply to Chantal in some ways.
think
Whatever
so.
she likes a little too much.
Yeah, good,
You know,
yeah, could
everything
be.
she likes a lot. Whether it's a guy, she falls hard and fast. If it's a food, if it's a substance, and that's sketchy because
Patrick,
you
I
know,
agree with that. Pete's effects have been flatter than usual. I don't think he's down, but I agree. I wanted to say something like that when we did our little update that the dynamic in their relationship seems very different now to me.
Yeah.
You know,
mhm.
I don't know.
Attention, yes, Noelle. And I think that starts very young. Like, I can't blame, I think I said this before, I can't blame 10-year-old
Interesting.
Chantal for manipulating her family and situations and doing what a 10-year-old needs to do to survive, because she was a child. But she's closing in on 40. And if those behaviors are still going on into adulthood,
Right.
something was missed.
Right.
She didn't get something she needed, but she's also not pursuing anything to fix it.
Right.
Like, she recognizes there's a problem, but then wraps it up in love
Yeah.
me, love my mess.
Yeah, the core of the problem.
Yeah. That whole love me, love my addiction shit is bullshit. That just bends people over a barrel and says, well.
Gulf Coast Granny, I agree with that. She was proud of her behavior. There was no remorse. To me, it seemed It seemed
fake.
fake. She had to do it.
A lot of people said it looked fake, like she felt like
agree.
she had to.
I
you
agree.
know?
I mean, nobody knows but her. But just from observation and just my own little opinion.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and she was describing being on Molly. Good. I'm glad I made her sick for 2 days.
And exactly, Jay, you don't know. There's so many scenarios to this. You know, like, how did that TV get broken anyway? And why the heck would you take a TV over to someone's house that you just met?
I know.
Like, what? I mean, there's so many different things that could have happened from this, or who knows, maybe
Yeah.
did, or maybe still will.
Mm-mm.
That's a really good point.
I don't know.
It was disturbing, Polly. Yeah, it was. It affected me. It did.
I thought pawned. I thought hawked. I thought,
Mhm.
we need money, sell your TV. I was having.
I mean, that's my first
Like,
thought.
all of a sudden, I flashed back to, like, Requiem for a Dream, but I had, like, Chantal in the place of Jared Leto.
Yes, agree. I agree.
I'd bring an air conditioner, Hey, Charlotte, how are you doing?
Oh, yeah, that's interesting. Hey, Charlotte. I know, R.I.P.TV, right? Miranda, you left earrings at
Doing good,
at some
thanks,
guy's
Charlotte.
house. He thought you were moving in.
It's
That's
winding
awesome.
down. I had to tap out it so much. Do we think it's a lie, possibly? Yeah. Well, it's always the possibility.
Yeah.
What kind of twists me is that whether it's a lie or not a lie, I think if it's not a lie, it's concerning, more so than some of the other concerning stuff. And then if it's, a lie, then it's a really shitty storyline to take because it's not, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, Andy, thank you.
Yeah,
The potatoes
cool.
looked great. Thank you so much. I'm glad you saw it. I'm so surprised. They really grew quite nice. I've never really done them in containers before, right? I grew them in the ground.
I'm impressed.
I know, yeah. They're very healthy. I moved them
Mhm.
outside, and they're doing really good.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see how it continues to go. Okay.
But we'll see. But I mean, someone had mentioned she's trying to prove how hardcore she is, and there might be a thing to that too. But how adult appropriate? Like, I don't believe in age appropriate. Pretty much, as far as clothing and dress and stuff. But those kind of experimental phases of life, a lot of times happen so much earlier.
So much earlier.
So
now,
much earlier.
yeah.
Granted,
Me
I
too.
re-pierced my tongue at 39.
Yes, you did.
And I did it myself because I'm hardcore. Okay. I'm hardcore. But nevertheless.
Yes.
Nevertheless. But I didn't go out and look for a drunken
Hey, Nick.
gangbang because I'm trying to get my groove back. I mean, there's, the pendulum swung so far.
It did.
So fast.
Oh yeah, Jay, I forgot about that. She also said I took some random things Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Wonder what they were. Maybe gold rings? Maybe. You never know, right? You never know.
Oh, a hoagie.
Yeah, Sam, it's sick. Either way, it's sick either way. Yeah,
It
no
is.
matter what.
I mean, it brings up a good
Right.
discussion. I'll give her that. This shined a light on the discussion because there's not too much druggy content that comes up unless you're like in the void and you're talking about like some of the folks that are way, way down in, you know, the lower rungs. Like we're not a large channel, mind you, but even in the lower rungs of YouTube where people
Oh, wow.
where meth reigns. Like manna from heaven.
Jamil, I never grew sweet potatoes. That's awesome. You grow sweet potatoes in Hawaii.
Oh, cool. I love sweet
Voila,
potatoes.
in Hawaiian language. That's so awesome.
I
Oh,
love
no,
sweet
thank
potatoes.
you, Jay, for mentioning that. Thanks for the gratitude video. When we did the gratitude and potatoes.
Oh, sure.
Thank you. That's awesome. I'm glad you liked it. I'm really glad.
Yeah, afraid to get the vaccine, but we'll do drugs with strangers. I know. That's the thing. That's what makes me think that it's... Because it doesn't make sense. Which either means she is an addict, because addicts do things that make no sense, or she's fibbing.
Yeah. Hardcore, yes.
But she's disclosing it for some reason, because she already did this with the nose candy,
Hey,
and
Carrie,
waited
how
a
are
few
you?
days and said, I never should have said anything. And then she comes back with, by the way, you know, I got spit roasted at a Coke party.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love how she's afraid to get the vaccine, but will straight up do drugs with strangers.
Mhm.
That's something I didn't think about. You're
Yeah.
so right.
Oh, Maria, I'm doing good. Thank you. I'm okay. I had a rough week.
So behind.
I had a rough week. I had like face pain, dental pain, a stomach flu that I think I gave to myself from eating some bad chicken or beef. And then work was kind of sticky. Everything was last minute at work. The day was slow until 4:25 on every day. And then something came through. Can you handle this?
Yeah, it was a rough week, but look, we're on.
And I have the privilege of working from home. First, I have the privilege of working.
But-
Then I have
yes.
the privilege of working from home. So I can work on it till 4:30. Because to be honest with you, sometimes I take an extra 5 minutes on my lunch.
No.
I'm fine, James.
I'm so disappointed.
strong like bull. I'm strong like bull.
Yeah, and around Friday it seemed things kind of
Mhm.
lifted for actually both of us, but
Yeah.
especially for you. It
Well, I had
seemed
a good-
like you felt better and
Well, I had a good shrink appointment, and then
Yeah.
after that, I reached
Yeah.
out to. I still haven't heard back from my therapist, the one I was getting in touch with. Oh, Gulf Coast Granny. I've known, I don't know how many people, anecdotally, like in my real life, and then people you see on TV, who get the weight loss surgery and then become addicted to a substance, often alcohol, which is dangerous because the way it's digested differently, because the stomach's about yay big, and there's never any food in your stomach to digest to help slow the. It goes into your system so quick, like so quick. It's much more dangerous. Actually, you get intoxicated very fast. But if you can't get that feel good feeling from food, and you don't recover emotionally, to deal with the cravings, you'll find it somewhere else.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, I got sober and then I was addicted to love. And then I got you and I'm like, well, now what? So then I ate for a while. And then, Punky, thank you so much.
That's so funny.
It's a little, it looks like Tweety Bird flying.
Oh, we got a bird. Where are you?
I need more mental
can't
support, but I'm not sure where
see.
to find that other than a therapist. James, depending on your level of how social you are, I mean, I know we're all in masks and shit now, but there's online support groups that are
Yeah, they are really good.
the
now.
National Alliance on Mental Illness. You're in the Midwest, Chicago sort of metro area. I think there's probably a lot more resources where you are even than we are here. Family members of folks with mental health concerns, people who have it, who want to meet with others, peer support services, which are better, which is what I do, and you meet with someone who also has a mental health concern, and you talk about building a life around the fact that, you know, you have it, but you want to go on with your life and live a good life. So they don't do the whole what happened to me when I was 10 thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm a peer specialist, but I don't do therapy because it's out of my scope. It's out of my depth.
Punky.
But there's other levels of care that can be helpful. Worst comes to worst, call your insurance company and say, what do you cover?
Oh, addicted to Mark. I love that. Oh, Tom, thank you. Number one fan.
Superhero.
That's awesome. It's a dancing pair.
Yeah, Nami. Nami's not bad. They have like I said, they have groups everywhere. A lot of stuff has gone online and stayed online as far as support groups go. And NAMI is
It's a
cool, like
lemon-head superhero and an adoring fan.
they understand that some
That's
people are
cool.
kind of
Thank
like
you,
socially awkward, so they're okay with you turning your camera off and just listening in if you just want to talk and you don't want to be seen. Like they make those kind of accommodations because they understand the kind of folks who come to the meetings might need them.
Yeah,
So
very true. Yeah.
I have a
Yeah.
hard time. I'm cool. I do a Zoom myself, 4 days a week, but it's for teenagers. Ugh.
Mhm. Yeah.
God bless them.
I have a lot of resources, but they're like I help people at work with.
Oh, you're good. Thank you, Lady
but
Jasmine. Welcome.
They don't. They're not. I'd have to. They're local, you know, and but yeah, no, that's very, very good.
Yeah, NAMI's the big one. But then DBSA, the Depression and Bipolar Support Alliance, I think it's dbsa.org. They also have groups that need online and in person. And again, in larger cities and metro areas,
Teenagers, definitely.
those resources are usually easier to get.
Yeah, yeah.
Those are good for the I feel like a freak days, and then you meet a bunch of other people, and you're like, other people go through it too. Jay.
Oh, which is so
Thank you,
important
Jay.
too. Ah, Jay, that's so funny. Where do you find these stickers? I need to do this. I think we've been through this before. I can't do it to myself.
We've been through some of it. Yeah.
I don't. You know what I should do is start another, like a different.
I'm Dark-Eyed Requiem. That's on me. I'm trying to keep in touch
Account?
with the chat.
I don't know.
My apologies. I see you and welcome. Happy Sunday to you. And thanks y'all for being my eyes as well. I appreciate it.
Miranda, how true! Oh my gosh, that would be a. I do have to write I gotta write an essay for by next Saturday.
You can't do her in 1,000 words.
No, I can't.
Okay.
I go there. Oh, mine just went off. We were. Oh no, we're back. Did it stop?
It did.
Oh, refresh.
Refresh.
Oh yes. Okay. Oh, here they go. Okay.
Refresh.
Oh, go! We got a kitty cat. Golf
We
Coast
did.
Granny. Thank you.
Golf Coast Granny.
Where do you find these stickers? I need to
don't
do
know.
some searching. I didn't even know they had cats.
I don't know. Just for the folks who are coming back in, thank you. The Mark. I'm reading and mixing in. The Mark. The live goes 6 to 7, so if we get kicked out again, we'll come back until 7
We'll just come
o'clock.
back.
So if you don't mind, you can just hang out if we get kicked out. We're doing it on my data because we still have to transition.
Yeah, we have
We have
another service call.
We have
Another
one more
this
service
week.
call, and then after
And then
that,
we're done.
We're done.
We're done. We're gonna go to Xfinity.
I'm a bit sensitive about remarks about rabbits because they're always my mom. 82 in the Midwest. How did I get sunburned in like half an hour? Casa?
I got you.
Casa, like children's advocates? Casa? Casa can mean a lot of things.
Casa. Interesting.
If that's what I think it is, the woman's office was next to mine for 5 years.
I'm trying to find the first comment. I think I just have to go all the way to the end and go backwards. I think. I don't know. I'm still back at, you can't do Foodie Beauty in 1,000 words.
No, you can't.
All right. I'm going
You
to start
can't.
here, and I'm going to go back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Start here and keep it
All
moving, because by the time the chat's over, you'll be halfway done.
Oh, yeah, it's warm here, too. Yeah, it is. I think it was 82, and, which is very quick. They got to 82. Like, it seemed like we skipped spring.
It went quick. All of a sudden.
I'll take it. The sun's out. It's nice. I'm gonna go in the garden after this. It's staying light later.
It is. It's
which
staying
is
light until
perfect.
like 7:30 or so. What's next for her, Jay?
I know.
Hell if I know.
I don't know either. If I had a crystal ball, I think she's
I
laying
think
the
she'd smoke
pavement. She'd probably smoke it. But I think we're gonna see a visit to the hospital. And a lot of, I need your support, I need your help, blah, blah, blah. And then, no, I'm doing me. Yeah, what I did that. Okay, I gotta be me kind of a thing. I don't know. I'm thinking that's the way it'll go, but I'm not
Hey,
sure.
Elizabeth. I don't know if
We shall see.
I think a hospital stay will be a way to mix it up.
She's due for
Probably.
one.
She needs a full. This is between her and the gentleman she was with.
Oh, nice.
If I was in her position, if I was bedeviled and seduced and made poor decisions and ended up there, I would get a full STD workup like the next day. Like, and especially if I had taken enough drugs to pass out, I'd probably go for a rape kit.
Absolutely.
I can consent when I'm conscious. However,
Right.
I cannot
right.
if I'm passed out.
No, but in all seriousness too, and then the whole thing about, oh, you said you wanted a threesome. There wasn't just one guy there.
Yeah.
I mean, these things happen, and
Who threw
it's
money at her
very
thought she was a hooker.
disturbing and scary and
It is.
and real.
If even half of this was
she's
true.
even saying, "Oh yeah, I guess I gotta get an STD test." Like it's nothing.
Like,
Well,
no.
I wanted to answer a couple questions here.
Yeah.
Maria, yes, this week coming up, Saturday is my last class, and we graduate afterwards too. They have a little like party and thing going on there. So it was 11 weeks total. So that'll be this week. And Punky, do you have any dandelion massacre techniques? I am so OCD about them. Out of all the weeds in the yard, ooh, the dandelions get me, let me tell you. I literally dig them out, root and all, each one.
Yeah. I've been in rehab when I was young, and for some reason, I think that her stories are real, but maybe. I don't. Well, I mean, I wasn't in child services. She said she was in a group home. I remember she said she'd faked a suicide attempt and she seemed quite satisfied with herself when she broke up her mother and her mother's boyfriend. I don't.
Ralph.
I don't know.
Got you, Ralph.
I think some of it's true and some of it's, like I said, I wouldn't hold a teenage Chantal accountable for her actions, but a 37-year-old?
Gulf Coast Granny, where do you live again? You already are harvesting squash and you have tomatoes already? That is so awesome. Yes, Treasure Chest. We did see that Life by Jen is taking a break from YouTube. Yes.
Yeah, she's taking, I forget how long,
a break.
Oh, Punky. Thank you. Spoiler alert. That's cute.
Well, how do I get so behind?
Jay, I don't know what commitment laws, involuntary commitment laws, are like in Canada. I don't know if it's more difficult or less difficult than it is. I mean, every state's a little bit different, too. So.
Oh, I can't. I don't know.
South
Mississippi.
Friday. Oh, okay.
Yes.
I've only been through Is it Biloxi? No, Mobile. I drove through Mobile once. Canada doesn't have. They have no involuntary commitment laws at all. Is it all voluntary?
South Mississippi. Thank you, Gulf Cakes. I was curious.
Available
awesome.
in the Northwest.
Canada doesn't have 5150. What's 5150?
Involuntary commitment. It's the general speak. We have it. It's called a 302
we call
in
it
Pennsylvania.
302, yeah.
Well, it's a 302 for a. It's not. The hospital asks you to say 72 hours, and then it goes up to.
Okay.
What is it? 120 hours, and then a 303 gets extended up to 20 days, and then a 304 would be 90. And once you've been in the hospital inpatient for 90 days, they start making long-term plans for state hospital care. At least that's how it rolls here. Police can execute a 302. Judge can execute it. It's very difficult for family members too, but.
What gift did you get, Dark-Eyed? Ooh, blessed with a wonderful gift. I wonder what it is.
What would this behavior be emblematic of? I don't know. It's attention seeking, but that's not news.
Yeah.
You could look at her thumbnails and know she's attention seeking.
The clinical, I don't know what the clinical thing of attention seeking is. There is, but I'm not in mental. I'm in DNA. I'm not in mental.
I mean, she seems to like getting attention specifically for having medical problems.
Yeah, that seems to be the overriding.
I mean, she likes attention, period, but I think she specifically likes it when there's medical concerns involved.
Yeah, it does seem
She
that
seems to love-hate the hospital environment, too. That's not unique to Chantal. I've known a lot of people like that. They get a little institutionalized, and they kind of like the sterile, safe, quiet of the hospital. Everyone's paying attention to you. Everyone's worried about how you're doing.
Okay. Yes. Oh, Miss McPhoebe, definitely. It changed so much. I even remember that in the 80s. You know, that it's put on the women, the women. It was your responsibility to stay sober. It's your
For your man.
responsibility to dress appropriately. And oh well, if something happened to you and you had a short skirt on, it was your fault. And
Yeah.
and people went with that. Like
Yeah. He raped me. Well, what were you wearing?
Oh, yeah, and that was the first question they asked. First question.
Well, what were you wearing?
Did you have anything to drink that night? That's what...
They did that in college. What they would do was pull all the women into one room and say how to, be safe sexually and how to guard against aggressive men who might want to assault them. They never pulled all the boys into a room and said, don't assault women. Seemed like it would have gone right to the source. But yeah, they didn't do that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I can't count the number of women I know who've also dealt with sexual assault. And some coped with it, and some didn't.
Oh, wow, Darkade, that's really nice. Ah, congratulations. Yes, that is a very nice gift. Oh, very cool. Huh.
You got the talk in the 2010s.
Oh, yeah.
Swung too far the other way. And it's a matter of perspective. I mean, I showed a video 1,000 years ago. I had something happen to me that was a sexual assault. And I can appreciate that people think, well, no one's going to believe you. Why bring it up? Don't tell anybody, all that kind of stuff.
Yes, Phoebe, I agree too. Now that's how the pendulum goes.
It'll go back. The pendulum always swings.
Now you're instantly guilty, and you have to prove your innocence. It's interesting.
My phone's temperature is too high.
How can that be?
I don't know. I had to unplug the charger.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
Would you like me to put a little breeze on it?
No, I think that's okay.
I have a little fan we could blow on it.
Yeah.
Like will it explode or something?
Yeah. Yeah, Punky,
it will?
Yeah, it might. Trying to read the chat here.
Okay. I know. I'm behind.
You're 8 pages behind, and you're trying to drag me with you.
Okay.
Did he miss much? No, Christine, we're just BSing. This and that, chit-chatting. Let's see, Chantal came up. Oh, you love the background? The background was a gift. And this is oil on canvas.
And she's here, too.
And it's from the Swifson Art Gallery in Baraboo, Wisconsin.
Yes, it is. Yes, she does act like... She does. She does.
The guy and the girl can be equally inebriated and is automatically at fault.
Yeah. Right.
Well, consent stops at any time. So, I mean, she can,
I'm glad you brought that up, that we're working on the dog special now.
It is, yeah. The cats are done and over.
Yep, all the stuff came in the mail. We have one more package coming. And then we'll put it out. I'm going to say probably about 2 weeks. I think it'll be ready to go. Because that package should be here by the end of the week. Yeah, about 2 weeks. That'll be fun.
I really want to see a video on the inspiration for the painting, but y'all know I'm nerdy.
I'm nerdy too, Jay.
Jay, they have a YouTube
they do.
channel and a Facebook page.
Yep.
You can look at some of their other work over there.
They do.
I think they're linked from the video we did.
Carrie, if you're still here,
there's
a question for you. Put you right on the spot there.
Do you think anyone has tried forbidding health food and exercise? It might work. Well, I don't know about that. She might catch on to that. Steve, you sound a little under the weather. I am. My voice is a little... I was talking all day yesterday, and then I was talking all morning, and I'm talking all now.
Christine, good point. Good point.
By the end of the weekend, it's shot. Usually during the day, I don't talk much unless I'm doing phone surveys. But right now, I'm on a binge of data entry, which I love because I don't have to talk to anybody. So, dogs are awesome. I never had a dog. I always think I'd want one, but then dogs, I think, are so much more responsibility. It's my tonsils, yeah. I put some things in my body I shouldn't have.
Oh yeah, Punky. I have it written down on the top of my page, like the page that I have. Okay, the dog special. We're gonna do this and this. I have your email tagged right there because you just happen to have a new puppy. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna reach out to her.
Yeah. Isn't data entry weirdly? It is. I did data entry as a job for a little while. I would say about a year. I did a year full time and then half a year part time. And once I got it's like I didn't get it, I didn't get it, I didn't get it, and then one day there was a breakthrough, and I'm keying without even looking at the board. I'm just boom, boom, checks going this way, orders going that way, stuff's flying. The cursor's not moving fast enough for how I'm typing. It was fun, but it was like factory work. You have to get so many done in a certain amount of time. Quotas, all that stuff.
Oh, Christine, no, I did not. I didn't check out the 1st of May song. I haven't actually been on Facebook today at all. So I will, as soon as we're done here, I'm going to check it out.
Oh, I just got an alert.
I was going to say, there's an alert.
There was an alert. Somebody else went live.
Oh, okay. Was it her?
No, she was live when I started.
Oh, yeah.
No, Booty Beauty was live when I posted the update video, and then I don't know if she was still live when we went live. Sent y'all a friend request on Facebook. We'll check it out, Miranda.
Oh yeah, I'll get
Mark
it.
checks Facebook every day.
I do it, and I had class yesterday, and then I haven't been on in 2 days, but I will update everything tonight. I have a couple things to post too that I didn't put out. I feel like, well, you know what? I just have to get through one more week, and then
you're done. You have
everything
one more class.
Gets back to normal for me as far as time,
class.
you know.
And then you can schedule the state board whenever you want.
Whenever I want. I have a few months afterwards to actually take the state board, but I'll be certified after Saturday, but then I'll have my credential as soon as I take the state test, which I'm planning on doing within a week, but you know, you never know how that goes.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I got grandfathered in because mine was credentialed. They created a credential with the Pennsylvania Certification Board after I was already certified. So unless mine lapses, I would have to go through the training all over again, which is like $1,200.
Yeah.
And then take a test, which I didn't have to take before. So.
Oh, right.
Tia Fane, I haven't seen you in 1,000 years.
Tia Fane!
Stand clear of Foodie Beauty. Well,
yeah.
Probably best.
It is. I know. I made an appearance in today's video about her because it is what it is, I suppose. I wanted to answer someone. Let me see here.
Did anyone else think Steve was going to start singing One Day More from Les Mis? Not so much. The only song I know from Les Mis, and I only know a little bit of it, is On My Own from Les Mis.
On My Own.
And then that one that woman sang, what's her name? I Dreamed a Dream When Time Gone, whatever that is.
I love the music from that. It was
I've never seen Les Mis.
Huge. When I was in high school, and oh my gosh.
Oh, thanks, Miranda. I don't know any of them. The only shows I saw Miss Saigon on Broadway. Because Manhattan's like 2 hours from here. You could be in New York. I could be in Central Park in 2 hours. Even with moderate traffic. Susan Boyle. Yes, thank you, Deb.
That's right. Susan Boyle. Yeah.
Susan Boyle. And those are the only two.
Christine, me too. I think every single... And you know what? Every time I see it, it still gives me goosebumps too. It does.
Mm-hmm.
And Miss Saigon was good too. Yes, it was great.
I love a lot of the songs from Follies. Have you heard it? No?
I have, yeah.
No, I'm not as much of a musical. I always do.
Older.
Older? Saw a chorus line when I was 13.
Oh, wow. Okay. A Chorus Line was the first musical. Well, A Sound of Music was the first musical I ever saw. It was a high school production of it, and it really, I loved it, you know. And then we went downtown to see A Chorus Line, and that was the second one I saw. Oh, this is bringing back so many memories.
I remember driving into New York on the bus to go see, what were we going to see? Ragtime, I think we were going to see. That wasn't bad. And then we ate at the Motown Cafe
Sam Rent.
afterwards.
Oh man, Rent is fantastic. I do know all those songs in my head. Fantastic.
Rent, Hairspray. I like Hairspray. I didn't get to see that though. I
Yes.
saw what's the one with the Four Tops or Frankie Valli or whatever that is.
Oh, Cats, absolutely.
I saw that one at the Masonic Temple in Scranton. That was good.
Mhm.
I saw half of Damn Yankees in Philadelphia
Annie, I
and
love
left
you.
because it was so boring.
I really like the old ones. I like the old, like, you know, you're just sitting there talking and all of a sudden you burst into song, you know.
Yeah.
Sound of Music. Oklahoma.
Jersey Boys, yes. I think.
Oh, Jersey Boys.
I saw
yeah.
Jersey. Me and my mom and it was just me and my mom. I think.
Yeah.
Went to Jersey Boys.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah.
And Sound of Music, I was in high school, and I was in The Wizard of Oz when I was in high school.
The Tin Man.
I was the Tin Man, who's clearly gay. He's made of tin, but he's wearing blush.
in the live,
Yeah.
you know, production of it. I always wanted to see that. Oh wow, you know, Pinball Wizard, the Broadway musical of Tommy. I wanted to see that, and I missed that one too. It didn't run terribly long. This is bringing
happens to people like us is that we age out and then go to karaoke and relive our youth.
He's a Music Man. I loved the Music Man. You gotta talk bigger and talk. You gotta talk.
I'm not familiar.
No.
Oh. There's some things I missed. Rocky Horror Picture Show was good. They do a downtown one. They used to do one here downtown where you dress up and go as everything.
They don't do that anymore.
They don't. Well, it's not a huge turnout.
Of like my decade, like growing up, it was Jagged Little Pill, Alanis Morissette.
Yeah.
And
apparently we're going in and out.
We're going in and out, are we?
Yeah.
I'll have to watch.
It's buffering.
And
the stream's lagging.
Bizarre. I don't know. I'm not lagging on my part, but I don't.
It says, and we're back.
Who says, and we're back?
Noel. I don't
know. Now it's running.
Now it's fine.
I've never.
It's supposed to stop here and give me input as to.
Oh.
No, I'm gonna back out.